Thank you. Woohoo! Amazing. This is my first time inside the Palais. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story about how Creatives for Climate began, and it began here at Cannes. So in 2019, I don't know if, hands up, does anyone remember Extinction Rebellion getting arrested? You do. So I was not intending on building a nonprofit foundation called Creatives for Climate. I was just attending for my first time. I just started a shiny little impact consultancy, and I ran up to one of the arrested rebellions and people, and I said, "Oh my God, I love what you're doing. I want to support it." And they looked me in the eye and they said, "You know who's going to slow down change? Consultants looking to solve this problem." And I had a real reckoning moment, like, oh my God, how willing am I to step into collective action with others? Creatives for Climate has come a far cry from that, but I did go home in 2019 and I started the Creatives for Climate Summit, where it was a sold-out event. Today we're over 6,000 direct members. We've been growing. We're in 90 different countries. You've probably heard of us by now. And after 5 years of exploring, like, what can creativity do, and responding directly to this call for collective action, and that's what we're about, we've built a UN-backed program. So I'm really proud to tell you that we're the largest and also most diverse network of creatives dedicated to climate action. So we've got over 6,000 direct members in our free and open hub, over 90 countries, and a fast-growing alliance of ethical agencies. And I'm here to tell you today about how we've evolved from a scrappy grassroots community into a scalable institution for change. So, how we work. We're basically mobilizing and upskilling the creative workforce. Obviously, Creatives for Climate could have fallen trapped to becoming a greenwashing initiative. Good news, it didn't. We run a ton of anti-greenwash education programs for creatives joining us. We have a pledge and a commitment. One of those asks is to divest from fossil fuels. We think that's the minimum to be a Creative for Climate. We also have an alliance of ethical agencies. So these are the agencies that are mission-driven at their core. Divesting from oil and gas doesn't define their purpose positioning. They want to go beyond it. They want to innovate. They want to pioneer this new blueprint. So we're championing the indies. We're making their voices louder and stronger. And so how do we really incentivize and grow change? Enter our newest initiative, launched yesterday, our free brief matchmaking service for clients. So if you're a brand and you've made any kind of climate commitment, one of the easiest ways that you can enact on your commitments and be consistent between your actions and your words is actually thinking about your service providers. So here's an example. For example, if your business is in coffee or cocoa and you're working with a marketing or advertising or PR firm that is also representing oil and gas, they're directly threatening your supply chain. So we're offering like an absolute no-brainer free service. You can come and submit your briefs to us. I'm from the creative industries. I've won an SDG Lion in my former life. So we can also help you with actually accessing the best in creative talent. You can trust us. This is a QR code. Get involved. And thanks so much, Thomas and ACT Responsible, for this opportunity.
Fantastic, Lucy. Thank you so much.